A sacred union. Destined by heaven and earth, I was called to unite with my soulmate. Sanctified by Father and Mother Moon's embrace, our spirits aligned, our fates interlaced. Through the visage of a Japanese sister so true, a bond was revealed, eternal and new. In Seoul's grand stadium, vast and sublime, I first saw my partner, a moment divine. 7 days of blessings, programs and light, conferences of hope, hearts taking flight. 30,000 couples of all races and lands joined together by heaven's hands. Our union transcends what words can impart. It's a covenant celestial, a bond of the heart, crafted by heaven, enduring and true, a profound connection for me, for you.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. The Best. Welcome to Rishita Seminis. It is our pleasure to interview you for this episode. So, would you mind introducing yourself to our viewers, Paul?
Good day, everyone. So, my name is Nasario Pivis, and this is my wife, Yuniko. I'm from Pilipinas, and my wife is Japanese.
Okay, Bob, thank you so much, Paul, for introducing yourselves to the viewers. We're going to tackle more or discuss more about your life here in the movement and how your relationship as a couple. So, first, how did your journey to get as a couple?
Our journey as a couple began with a divine coding, one that transcended borders and cultures. Guided by the wisdom of Reverend and Mrs. Moon, the true parents. Our mass was both a profound honor and deep spiritual responsibility. Before proceeding the blessing, we dedicated 4 years to missionary work. During this, I also earned certificate for 10 years of full-time pastoral. These experiences were times of sacrifice and growth that help align our hearts with heaven's will. Through them, we learn to serve others selflessly and embrace a greater purpose. True parents, with their boundless love, so beyond human limitations, connecting our hearts and destinies. Our union is not merely for personal happiness, but a sacred mission to embody peace, love, and unity, and to help build a global family under God. This bond, more than a marriage, is heavenly covenant that inspires us daily to live with faith, service, and gratitude. It is a testament to God's love, a reflection of true parents' vision, and call to bring light and hope to the world.
Thank you so much, sir. So we've known that you participated the 30,000 couples blessing that was held last August 25, 1992. How do you describe that day?
In a way, that day is unforgettable. A gathering of 30,000 pupils, dressed in white, radiating beauty and unity. The atmosphere in Seoul Olympic Stadium was highly charged, of course exciting, and full of energy. A sacred moment where the world come together under God's love. As I stood there, a Filipino man among thousands from across the globe, I felt the overwhelming feelings of the moment. Then I saw her, a Japanese woman, okay? Unfamiliar yet instantly recognized by man. So my heart felt immense pride and happiness with a quiet certainty. This was the partner heaven has chosen for me. Time seems to slow as we held hands together for the first time and received the blessing from true parents. In that moment, it was not just about us, it was about direction in life, building a future for generations to come. That day, I did not just meet my spouse, I met my eternal partner, my soulmate, and my teammates in God's providence. From that moment forward, I knew our lives were forever inseparable, bound by love and a secret mission.
Thank you so much, sir. So, as a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Tebes, what is your key to a strong relationship?
You always believe in the key to a strong relationship. Na the strong relationship, unity between husband and wife is the key. This principle has guided us through our most challenging moments. So I remember, no, At the time, we are new couple. My wife and I faced a daunting journey that tested our faith, financially constraints, and emotionally burdened. We faced a severe challenge when my wife's health deteriorated rapidly with limited options. We turned to Rizal Hospital in Pasig, a public facility known for its overcrowded and sweltering conditions. In a room meant for one, three patients were crammed together in one bed in horizontal position. And one of that is my wife, no, Japanese wife, but willing to stay in the condition. So my wife among them, enduring the harsh realities of medical care and overburdened public hospitals. Returning to my wife, so I shared my reflection in the required to endure the hardship many Filipinos face daily. To my relief and admiration, she met my words with understanding and silent resolve. The following day brought unexpected grace. A colleague of my wife, Japanese expatriate, tasked by our flight, informs us that her company would cover the medical expenses and facilitate a transfer to Medical City, a renowned private hospital. Throughout the ordeal, the support from our Family Federation congregation was a beacon of hope. Their prayers and practical assistance were invaluable.
So it was such a wonderful story, sir. So what is your key to a strong relationship? Do you have any additional points for that?
Okay. June and I have always shared a deep faith and values rooted in God and true parents. In his heart, I discovered a treasure, a small God within him that transcends culture, history, customs, and language. This profound connection has become a source of absolute acceptance and guidance in my life. As a blessed couple, my greatest realization is that God knows me deeply and prepared a like partner somewhere in the world who complements me in the most incredible way.
Oh, that was very amazing testimony, Mrs. Yuriko. So now, sir, can you share your life when you were a kid and what was your unforgettable experience?
Yeah, when I was young, I experienced the harsh reality of persistent hunger. Now, so during those times, my playground, the local riverbank, and mountainside become more than just a place to play. It became my refuge, my kingdom, raised with guava and mabudo trees. After walking 7 kilometers home from school in my worn-out slippers, hunger would strike, and I would run to this football habit. There I felt like the ruler of vast domain, finding sustenance in solace in the guavas in Mapuru. They were just a snack. They were my survival. Rich in vitamin C, they nourished my body, built my resilience, and gave me strength. This early experience taught me to value the resources around me, to be self-reliant, and to appreciate the beauty of lives. Simplest solutions. Those days by the riverbank and mountainside, foraging for guavas in Mabolo, shaped the person I am today. A person who knows how to thrive with what I have, finding strength in the sustenance in life simplest opportunities.
Thank you, sir. Can you tell us more about your family upbringing?
I come from a humble family on the beautiful islands of Catanduanes in the Philippines. This is known as the land of the holding winds. Due to the typhoons that pass through it every year, these storms brought destructions, fluttering crops, tearing apart livelihood, and reducing homes to rubbles. Yet we always found the strength to rebel and move forward. I am the youngest of 8 children, growing up in lively and loving household where we shared everything, our food, dreams, and faith. My parents, though not materially wealthy, were rich in wisdom, values and unwavering trust in God. Looking back, it amazed me how someone like me from a small island battered by storms could one day stand in a Seoul Olympic Stadium receiving heaven's blessing with a partner from a completely different culture. It's powerful reminder that our beginnings do not define our destiny. in His plan for us transcend all hardship and expectations.
It was very far, Takanduanisan. And can you describe your relationship with your parents and siblings?
My family has always my source of unshakable support. Growing up, I shared a particularly close bond with my mother, a pillar of strength after my father passed away just 6 days before I was born. One of my fondest memories is working alongside her in the rice spells. Actually, it's itchy, na witty, and sweetie. Despite the hard labor, those moments were filled with quiet joy and connection. I still vividly recall sitting with my mother, separating peanuts from their shells and sorting corn, finding happiness in the simple tasks because we did them together. Our family embraced strong traditions, like our 6 p.m. evening prayers, led by my grandmother. We open our home to neighbors during typhoons and welcome travelers in it, offering them food and shelter. I never forget when a broken down passenger bus left its occupants stranded, and our family paid every passengers without hesitation. That's why, even to this day, I keep that tradition alive. One of my words of wisdom is to never let anyone leave my home hungry. The bond among my siblings was just as special. We shared everything, our struggles, joys, and dreams. I still remember how, during one argument about who would wash the dishes, my mother stepped in to stop the fight. She said, I wash them myself if it's mess, you won't fight. Her example of peace and fairness taught us how to cherish harmony above all.
Yeah, that's the very typical problem with siblings fighting with the dishes. So thank you, sir. So we've heard that when you were 17 years old, you heard about the movement. How did you come to know more about it?
At that time, I'm very young, and that's why every time I go to the place, they call me like this. I'm a cry boy. I remember that. So actually, our family is deeply rooted in the Catholic faith, and my mother was dreamed of me becoming a priest. For much of my life, this was foundation of my spiritual journey. Everything changed, however, when my spiritual parent, Irma Asteria, Balulot, now, approached me with a simple invitation to attend a seminar on the concept of idea family. Little did I know that moment would mark the beginning of a life-changing journey. During the seminar, I was deeply moved by the teachings. I learned about God's beautiful idea, the root of sin, and the reasons behind the chaos in the world. I heard about the coming of the Savior in the hope for humanity's restoration. Each truth I encountered touched my heart so profoundly that I found myself in tears, unable to contain the emotions stirred within me. This revelation awakened me a deep desire to live a purposeful life aligned with a higher calling. Joining the Unification Church has transformed my perspective on life, marriage, and community through the guidance of troopers in the preaching of the divine principle. I have experienced my personal growth, deepening faith, and mature understanding of love and responsibility. At that time, I was about to graduate with a degree in business administrations from Ateneo de Davao University, a prestigious education made possible by my millionaire uncle. Yet, just a week before my graduation, without my family and my uncle knowing, I made a life-altering decision. I chose to leave behind my secure future and become a missionary. I packed only 3 t-shirts, in the pair of pants, and traveled from Davao to Cagayan de Oro. This journey has not only transformed my life, but also strengthened my desire to share these truths with others. It has given me hope, purpose, and a mission to bring light to the world longing for restoration.